Hey everybody, I'm back with another craft for y'all to do today. And what it is a traveling tic-tac-toe game. You can make these just real fun and simple for kids, or you can get real elaborate and make them for display if that's something that you think you might want to do. But they're not that hard to do, and you can just let your imagination go wild with you. So what I'm going to do is put the camera down, and we are going to get started. I believe that's pretty good. I'm going to show you the two that I made first. Here is the first one, and I haven't put the sticker on it because you have to put the name under it. But these are the little flowers I made in a previous video. And then you put the sticker with the name if you want. And then it opens up, and you have this lined. And then you make these little tic-tac-toe pieces. And the problem that I found with this is I bought the hot glue that's supposed to dry clear, and it didn't. I don't know how well you can see. But what you could do instead is use the back side as the piece you use, or you could buy those kind of large crystal pieces, and you could just glue those onto paper and use them. I still don't want to give up on this because I think maybe it might cure or something, and then maybe it'll get clear. I don't know. But I also would like to get, for the more elaborate ones, metal boxes for the children. This works good. But I'd like to get the metal boxes, but I couldn't find any. So there's that one. And then here is one I made for my daughter, Kaylin. It's got the bow, her name, little coordinating piece of paper. And I put ribbon around it. Oh, I forgot to show you on this one. I put ribbon around it. And then on the bottom is the tic-tac-toe board. So that's that. And then here's this. It's got the ribbon and the tic-tac-toe board. And on the inside, these are little ladybugs and bumblebees. So those are the playing pieces. And I would like to say that I found this when I was looking on the internet. It didn't give the instructions, so I had to wing it and do the best I could. But however, you know, if you find a way to do it better, that's great. But I'm going to show you how I did the bumblebee and the ladybug first. And I'm going to try to make this not last forever, because if you draw something out, it can get boring. You don't want to punch the ladybug dots, but don't punch too many out at a time, because they kind of get frayed around the edges. And I just put just a dab of hot glue on it, and you just need just a tiny bit. It doesn't matter if those strings of hot glue get on the paper, because, well, you'll see why. But you just put your little dots. It doesn't matter how you put them, because you want this to be not perfect. Or that's how I like things to be, just really random and unique. So I put about three dots per ladybug. You put whatever you want. And I will stop with 2, and then I'll show you what I do. Okay, so there's the dots for 2 ladybugs. Then I just take my glue gun and mash straight down, and slowly because you don't want bubbles. And I do 2 full globs of glue, and they don't have to be centered or anything, just put them on there. And there's 2 ladybugs. It's not exactly circular, but that's okay. And there's your 2 ladybugs. Then to make your bumblebees, I took a highlighter. Make sure you make this pretty wide, and I hope you can see me still. You draw just a little bit of an arched line, and then a smaller one, and even a smaller one if you want to. Go down pretty good ways. Do it again. Make it a little messy if you want to, however you want to do it. And you see you've drawn the lines. Then take an ink pen or a magic marker or whatever, and just outline those lines like this. And then come back with your glue. And again, you want to kind of drag it just a little bit this time because of the shape of the bee. And I kind of squirted a little bit wild, but I can cut that glue off. And so there's one bumblebee. And here's another one. Do 2 full squeezes of your glue. That's what, with my glue gun, that's what I do. You can figure out kind of what you want to do, but there, that one's going to hold its shape a little bit better than that one. That one really did not turn out too well. But anyway, you get the idea of that. And here are some that I made to go with the set I'm showing you. And then you take your googly eyes, and I think this is 7 millimeters. Is that what it is? And you just, I don't want to use the glue gun on that. I use E6000, and I put, well, I'd like to use E6000, but it's too tight on there, and I don't have a glue, or I don't have anything to get it off right now, so I will use the glue. But you put just a little bit of glue on the eye, and you stick it on. And I have glue all over my fingers, so it's making it hard to do this. But a little bit of glue. And stick it on. So now your ladybug has eyes, and she's ready to go. And then I'll do a bee. I'll do this bee right here. He looks pretty good. And you just put his on. And one more. There you go. So now you have your bee and your ladybug. And these ones that I just showed you how to make, you just let it, once you squirt the glue onto the paper, just let it dry for probably about a half hour. You can tell when it's dry, and then just cut around it. It's really simple to do. Then glue your eyes, and you have that. You're all ready to go. Then you take your box, and I had looked for boxes that were metal, but all I could find, and the only place I went was, well, I went to Walmart and AC Moore, and I couldn't find any. I probably can order some online, but it's just a simple box, and I picked 3 coordinating pieces of paper to go on it. This is them. I'll glue them on for you. I'm using the spray E6000. This stuff works really fast and really good. So get you a backdrop so that your overspray doesn't go on anything that you don't want it to go on to. Spray it and then stick it on. And you got to move it fast if there's anything that you need to fix. And that's on. And then on this side, shake up your E6000, spray it. And put it on. See, there's nothing hard about this at all. If you can hear my husband, he's back in the bedroom playing with my little girl, and he's getting a little bit loud. So, there are those 2 sides, and then you want to put your bottom piece on. And that's that one. And just spray it. I'm not real neat and particular with things I make because I think that it just makes it more my own if I just don't fix every little thing that goes wrong or doesn't look quite right in what I make. So I have too much yellow, I think. What I think I did is I think I was going to use the other side of that. But anyway, here is that part of it. Now we're going to use teal for the flower. So what I do, I don't first tie the knot because I think it makes it too bulky. I just do like a ribbon, bring it around, and bring it up through. And pull it like that. And then cut off the end. And you want it to be secure, so stick the end of your nozzle back under here and give a little squirt to keep your bow from coming apart. Then decide where you want it on here and put some glue, not too thick, you don't want it to squeeze out, but I put it all the way across the tied part. And then put that there, like that. And then we'll go to the back and we'll pick some washi tape. And hey everybody, I have got to learn that I only have 15 minutes to make a video. And so the first part of this video cut off after 15 minutes, so I'm going to go back over what you didn't see, which is not too much because you basically saw it all. I made the bow and I put it on here and hot glued it on. I took the same ribbon that I made the bow with, and I just started in the back, put a little dot of glue, and just glued all the way around till I got back to the start, and just cut it off there. I wanted to also show you that I put the tic-tac-toe grid on the back, which right now it's rough looking because I just hurried and did it, but you know, just cut those ends off and make them neat. And that's done with washi tape. And on the inside is the little let me get you out of here, the little bee and the little ladybug. I put 5 each in here of the pieces. I know you don't really probably need that many, I'm not sure, but that's what I do. I wanted to say some things I don't remember if I said it here in this part or the part before, but if you had a metal box, you could really make those so delicate and beautiful with all the paper flowers and things that you can make, and just all the ideas. These to me in the plastic are more for children and can handle more wear and tear and stuff. So once again, this is the one I made today, and this is one I had already made to show you, and I did those flowers with the previous video of how I made paper flowers. And then inside are the pieces, and you can't really see like that. See the glue, hot glue, is all smoky looking. There's the back. But I was looking for the bag. The bag says it dries clear, so I'm not sure why it's not drying clear. But you could always use the back, or like I said earlier, you could get those crystal, they're flat on one side, kind of raised crystal pieces, and just glue them to the paper, and those are pretty too. And then the one I made, this is my very first one. It's got lots of mistakes and stuff, and that's will be my one to remember by. And it's got the little I made these smaller. You may want smaller ones, but that's it. And I have enjoyed showing you this. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did and you're wondering about how I did something, just ask me in the comments and I'll be glad to tell you. And also I had said that I did not make, I used my own skills in how I made it, but I got the idea off the internet. But they didn't give instructions, so I had to make up my own, and this is what I came up with. So thank you for watching, and really appreciate all the comments and thumbs up and all that. It means a lot to me. So y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.